GamingBolt presents the best 20 open world games coming in 2017 and beyond.
We have a lot to talk about, so without wasting your time, let us begin right away.
State of Decay 2. The first State of Decay crafted a world that truly felt like it had gone to hell, and State of Decay 2 is going to capitalize on that. The sense of dread hangs heavy in the air as you sneak through the woods at night, trying not to make a sound in case the zombies' rotting ears perk up. The world feels dead and rotten, which is just how a zombie game should feel, especially one of this magnitude. The Sinking City. Lovecraftian horror is different from anything else in the genre. Humans are nothing to these hulking beasts, and that is exactly what the Sinking City is going for. The world is grim and foreboding, and what little we've seen of it shows a world on the brink of ruin, filled with death and monsters that only want to wipe out humanity. Lost Soul Aside. Inspired by the visuals of Final Fantasy XV and the hectic gameplay of popular hack-and-slash games, Lost Souls Aside is the work of one developer. He's slowly bringing his vision to life, crafting a beautiful world for players to run through and take down enemies in a flurry of sword swings. Not much of the world was shown off in the initial trailer, but we do see sun-soaked forests, arid deserts, serene meadows, and ancient ruins. There will be plenty of diverse locales through which to kill enemies when the game releases. Metal Gear Survive. The next entry in the Metal Gear series is a bit different, a spin-off, but that doesn't mean it won't have an interesting world to sneak around. You've been sucked into a portal along with what's left of the original mother base. This world is filled with strange zombie-like creatures that shamble through the dust, just waiting for you to put a bullet in their skulls. ELEX. A unique blend of sci-fi and fantasy, ELEX whisks player away to find a world where nature and beasts have reclaimed the earth from technology. You can choose to fight with a sword and shield or a gun, letting you have plenty of choice about how you interact with this beautiful world. You can run into a dragon and a group of robots fighting each other in the shadow of an old satellite dish covered in vines. Everything personifies the melding of genres, and it does so beautifully. Agents of Mayhem. The good folks behind the Saints Row series sure know how to craft an open world. The games often put fun before all else, and Agents of Mayhem looks to do just this. You can take control of multiple different agents, each letting you explore the futuristic dystopia in a new, entertaining way. The cartoonish style and heavy use of neon set it apart from other open world games and give it a great sense of style. Sea of Thieves. Survival games are all the rage these days, but there hasn't been one as colourful or bombastic as Sea of Thieves. Gallivanting throughout across the 7 seas, working with others to plunder and pillage. It takes a whole crew to sail a ship, so you will never be alone when exploring this wide-open, watery world. Destiny 2. The first Destiny offered up several large open areas for players to sprint through. We still don't know what awaits us in Destiny 2, but we do know that it will be bigger and better in hopefully every way. We want fantastic new planets, brilliantly realized sci-fi locales, and plenty of gorgeous vistas to gawk at, and we have every confidence that Bungie will deliver. Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3's world is little more than a massive, colourfully lit city, but it'll still be a joy to leap from building to building, collecting orbs and taking down shady criminal syndicates. The real star of the show will be the new destructibility. Whole buildings can come crumbling to the ground, spewing dust into the air. It'll be tons of fun to hop into a server with some friends, pick up a rocket launcher and unclutter the skyline watching everything tumble and burn around you. NIER AUTOMATA. Machines have taken over the world. A band of humans has risen up to fight back to save their ravaged planet. The world you explore in NIER AUTOMATA has been reclaimed by nature. Vegetation creeps up the sides of skyscrapers, pulling them back down to earth. Buildings sink down into sand and evil machines wander the dystopian wastes. It is a hostile and unforgiving world with beautiful sights waiting at every turn. SHENMUE 3. Rio is still on the path to revenge, but thankfully for us this path is lined with realistic Japanese culture and plenty of wacky characters. The footage we've seen shows a beautiful pond reflecting a clear blue sky as cherry blossom petals fall onto its surface, sending ripples across. Mass Effect Andromeda. It's time to set course for an entirely new part of the universe. Mass Effect Andromeda will launch players right back into deep space with entirely new planets to explore, races to meet, and enemies to take on. It's a brand new start on new hardware. The series that pioneered a new way of storytelling in video games is set to do it again, giving us a fantastic new sandbox to wander in. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Ubisoft knows what they're doing when it comes to open worlds, and now Ghost Recon is going to add its own unique flavour. Working together with teammates to take down drug lords is what makes this military shooter unique. Traversing the massive map is part of that fun, figuring out which angle to come in from and what to tackle next. It'll deliver military tactics on a massive scale, and the open world is to thank for that. Squadron 42. Set in the Star Citizen universe, Squadron 42 is a very ambitious game looking to completely redefine the space sim genre. Exploring the wide open expanse the game calls home is thrilling, whether it's on foot or by ship. Everything is lovingly crafted and gorgeous to behold. Hopefully it will make up for the rather lackluster space games that we've got this year. Cyberpunk 2077. CD Projekt Red did a fantastic job crafting the world of The Witcher, and we can't wait to see what they have in store for the sci-fi noir landscape that is Cyberpunk 2077. The brief teaser we've got several years ago showed a world both technologically advanced and dangerous, a combination we can't wait to learn more about. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's being called Zelda mixed with Skyrim, which means we might as well kiss our free time away right now. The world is massive, and the introduction of new crafting and gathering mechanics means there is a real reason to explore every nook and cranny. The cel-shaded art style beautifully realizes the powerful forces of nature at play, and the ways in which the weather and elements react with Link hints at an open world that is incredibly daunting in scope and scale. The next Assassin's Creed game. We still don't know where the next Assassin's Creed game is going to be set, but all rumors point to ancient Egypt. If this is true, we'll have a whole new type of world to explore. The series hasn't tackled the truly ancient world since the first game, so it will be a different experience, clambering up ancient towers, visiting the pyramids, and perching atop the Sphinx. The next Elder Scrolls game. There has been a lot of talk about the next Elder Scrolls game for a while now. The Elder Scrolls 6 was first revealed to be in development by Todd Howard at E3 2016. However, Bethesda decided to backtrack on that statement and clarified that the new game is not in development. Then the Nintendo Switch reveal happened, and Nintendo showcased an Elder Scrolls game, possibly Skyrim, running on the hardware, but Bethesda later on confirmed that the game is not yet confirmed for the Switch. This is pretty confusing, right? One thing is a given though. A new Elder Scrolls game will happen at some point, but we don't know exactly when. Horizon Zero Dawn. This is the big one. Sony is giving us a PlayStation 4 exclusive open world action RPG, and everything we've seen looks absolutely glorious. The gorgeous terrain, meticulously designed robot monsters, and the slew of tiny details that show up with each repeated viewing of the game's demos and trailers. The modern world reclaimed by nature is a fantastic setting, and we can't wait to set foot in this world shrouded in mystery. Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar Games is unparalleled when it comes to creating living, breathing worlds, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is bringing us back to the West. The first trailer perfectly encapsulates what the world will be like, starting with scenes of nature and its serenity before slowly shifting to the more civilized and brutal side of things as fields burn and gangs gallop across fields. Get ready to return to a world simultaneously breathtaking and deadly.
Like this video? Why not give us a like and subscribe? We try and upload amazing videos almost every single day. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.